All right, everyone. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just go to the chat box and say, I can hear you. I want to be sure everyone can hear me, please. Just go to the chat box and say, you can hear me. You can hear me. Please go to the chat box or to the chat room, wherever. Okay, good. Am I clear and sound? Like, am I sounding clear? That's what I mean. Am I sounding clear? Please, you can help me by going to the chat room and say, I am sounding clear. I'm very clear. You can hear me very, very, very clear. And the sound is audible. So I want to be sure if you guys can hear me clearly. Please, if you can hear me clearly, go to the chat room and say you can hear me clearly, please. Okay. Yewande Adekoya, thank you for your cooperation. God bless you. Thank you very much. I really like that. I can hear you sound and audible. Ayodeji David, thank you. So these are the energy I need in this class. I need the energy of where you can help me, right? We can help each other. You understand, right? You can help me so we can have a very smooth class today. You understand? Okay. I can hear you sound and audible. Ayodeji, thank you. Good. Thank you too. I really appreciate you and Adekoya. Thank you for the encouragement. All right, good. Okay, so the next thing I want you guys to do for me now, I want you to guys to go to the I want you guys to go to the WhatsApp, right? The WhatsApp group. I want you guys to go there and buzz everywhere. We are live. 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 So just go to the WhatsApp group and let everybody know we are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. So can you guys do that for me? So I'll be asking my team here if you guys are doing that because I won't be able to be doing to WhatsApp and coming back here. So I want you guys to I want you guys to help me so that you can inform every other person that we are live. So let's go. Let's go to the WhatsApp group now. Let's chant. We are live, we are live, we are live, we are live. So every other person will know that we are live. All right, good. We are live, we are live. Okay, good. All right. Thank you guys for your cooperation so far. I really appreciate. I do not take it for granted. All right, so I do not take your cooperation for granted. So thank you guys as we uh as we are fully participating in every activities I'm um, asking you guys to engage in. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate. So, there's another thing we are going to be doing now. Don't worry, we'll soon be done with all these activities. So, so that we can fully concentrate on why we are here. But then we need it. We need to participate. I think we need to engage each other, right? So that we can have a good, smooth two-way communication. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. All right. I hope you guys are getting it. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Please. Ah, okay. Can you guys hear me? All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Please, you can hear me respond though. Yes,
yes,
I can, David. Yes.
Yes, we can
Ah,
hear
these
you.
guys, David
Yes,
Upono,
we
Tolani,
can hear you.
Wilson. I like this name,
Yes, we
Wilson
can hear you.
Sadari or something. I don't know. I don't know the name. I hope I'm not calling your name wrongly. All right, so Yewande Adekoya, thank you so much. This Yewande, I think I have a gift for you. All right, so Yewande, thank you for your fully participation, your encouragement, and every other person that has been encouraging me. I really appreciate you guys. But then, so now let's do this now. Let's introduce ourselves better. Let's do a formal introduction. So I'm going to tell you my name. I think I need to, this is the part where, so I'm going to tell you guys my name, right? So I'm going to tell you guys my name and basically what else? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys my name and where I stay. So what you guys will do for me now is, what you guys are going to do for me now is that you two, you are going to tell me your name, and where exactly you are joining from. So my name is Lolade. Then I am um reaching out to you guys from Lagos. So Lolade from Lagos. Yeah, something like that. So you can just do me something like Tolani from Kwara, Tolani from Lagos, Tolani from Ogun State, and Uduak from Akwa Ibom State, something like that. So let's do that. Let's get to know each other, so that we can flow better. All right. Okay, good. Ayodeji David from Abuja. Tolu from Tolu from Ibadan. Okay. George from Lagos. Dan from Lagos. Feromi from Lagos. Bola Tito from Ibadan. Bola Tito, what's up? Feb Febisola. Febisola from where? From Lagos also. Okay. David Okono from Akwa Ibom. Okay, David. Asiri. Okay. Bobby Fish from Delta State. Solex from Abuja. Okay, who is this? My name is Tolani from Abuja. Okay. Great. Great. Urode from Delta State. Grace from Lagos. Okay, Lillian Tosin from Benin City. Tosin, what's up? How you doing? Lillian from Lagos. Lillian Ifeanyi Chukwu from Lagos. All right, good. Nice one. Okay, who else again? Tiwa Savage. Is it Tiwa Savage? Is it Tiwa Savage? Okay, Tiwa from Lagos. Tiwa, what's up? Tom B from Yenagua. Then I have Thompson from Abuja. Then I have Yewande from Lagos. Who else again? Who else again is here? Yewande Adekoya from Lagos. Okay, good. Nice one, guys. All right, good. Nedu from Anambra. Nedu. Ronika from Lagos. Okay, good, guys. All right. I'm so happy that you guys are. Oh, I will say you guys are 1 in a million. Thank you guys for actually participating. Thank you guys for participating. All right, if you are from YouTube, I might not be able to be moving from YouTube down to Zoom and all that, but my fully concentration right now is on people who are on Zoom here. But then if you are on YouTube, salute. I hail Una. All right. So I hail you. Right. Don't worry, we'll get to still know each other better. So I hope you guys are um fully engaging. All right, good. So without not wasting much of our time, let's get to it straight away. So because I know a lot of people will be going to church tomorrow. A lot of people will be going to church tomorrow, and so that people can fully participate in their religion activities tomorrow. So let's just get to it. So first of all, we're gonna be talking about this webinar itself is brought to you by Wealth Nation. So Wealth Nation has a vision and we have a mission. So at Wealth Nation, our mission is to empower and uplift Africans by combating poverty through technology education, that's tech skills. So we believe that the wealth of the world right now is gravitating into the tech space. If you look at the top richest people in the world right now, most of them are basically into the tech activities, right? So you see from Mark Zuckerberg to Elon Musk, all these guys are doing wonderful in the tech space. So but then Africa has not been able to embrace this in its full potential, and that is why we are bringing this awareness to Africans. Let us understand that the real wealth, the real money right now is in tech, is in tech. And the best way to inform people is to educate them, So we are focusing, our focus as Wealth Nation as a team is to focus on teaching valuable tech skills from social media management to digital marketing, to UI UX, to data analysis, to software engineering, to uh help me guys, to graphic design, to all the old tech skills, right? So, and not only to learn all these skills alone, the idea is not to learn the tech skill alone, but to monetize it. How can you make money with it? That's the thing. So learn the skill, then how do I make money with it? So that's another thing. In our formal education, where most of us um we learn we learn medicine and surgery, we learn geography, we learn marine biology, we learn accountant. But one thing that we do not, they do not teach us in school is how to make money with some of these things that we learned. So, Wealth Nation is bringing we are teaching you the valuable tech skills, and we are teaching you how you can position yourself strategically in a way where you can actually earn from it. Do you get it? All right. So that's our mission, and that's what we are trying to achieve, right? So let's move on to the next thing here. So why am I even what makes me an authority in this field? What claim do I have to be teaching social media management? In short, that's a question. That's a question a lot of people need to ask. Because if I'm teaching you something, you need to know my background. You need to know where I'm coming from. You need to know my mistakes. You need to know my experiences. So that's what makes me a coach. That's what makes me a mentor. What experience do I have? What claim do I have to even teach this in the first place? So, first of all, my name is Afolayan Ololade, but people call me Ola Wealth, right? That's what people call me, Ola Wealth. That's what they know me, Ola, Ola, Ola. So I've been calling me Ola Wealth since when I was in uni, since when I was in university, right? So I'm all about making money. I love anything that can make me money. Well, apart from stealing, I'm always there. So um my name is Afolayan, right? So my name is Afolayan Ololade. So I am true to be your instructor for this social media management class. I come with you with a diverse background in digital marketing, right? I started as a digital marketer, but then I have had a lot of experiences, right? I I have worked with a lot of organizations like One PC per Cyber Girl. I work with Rentspace Tech, right? Rentspace Tech is actually a fintech company. Then I have worked with a fashion company like Diva Fashion Hub. These are big organizations. Then I work as a digital marketer, I work as a social media manager, right? I've worked as a marketing consultant. I have been I've worked as an instructor, right? Teach young people, teenagers, on how to position themselves as a social media manager and as a digital marketer, right? So I have a lot of experiences, right? I have failed. I know what it means to lose a job. I know what it means to get a job. I know what it means. Like I have failed a lot, right? And I feel like most of the things I have learned so far are based on my experiences. Are based on my experiences so far. So I told you I failed a lot, failed a lot. Then I have gotten a lot of success also. I've gotten a lot of success also, right? That has added to my portfolio. A whole lot of success and a whole lot of failure. And I feel that those are the things that made me me, right? So a little bit personal about me. I am a passionate Christian, right? I'm a Christian and I'm passionate about my religion. So I'm deeply committed to my faith and I have a strong value. I'm single, right? Not ready to mingle before somebody slap me. So I'm single, not ready to mingle. Then I love to teach because I have a teaching background. Actually, I have a teaching background. I graduated from University of Calabar. A lot of failure. I got that. Okay, somebody say a whole lot of success and a whole lot of failure. I got that. Yes, a whole lot of success and a whole lot of failure. Your success and your failure added together, right? That is what makes you an expert. If you don't have failures, right? There's nothing to talk about. There's not a lot of success. You an expert. That's what people are paying for. That's what the people are calling your experience. What experience do you have? That's what the people are paying for, right? So you need a whole lot of success and a whole lot of failure. Yes, failure is part of the process. Thank you. I love the people. I like the people's mind. The people mind, yeah, I like it, right? I like their mindset. I like your mindset. Who is this? Victor. I like your mindset. Yeah. So failure is part of the journey. It's part of the journey. I think I've talked about Web Nation. So then my goal of teaching this course. So my goal of teaching this course is to take you from the point of you have no experience at all as a social media manager to the point where you become an expert, right? I want to take you on a journey. So the journey is you don't have your head is blank, or you could be a social media manager, but you are looking for a mentor, you are looking for a coach. Everybody needs a coach, right? I still submit myself to coaching and mentoring, even at this stage, even after about 7 years of experience. Yet I still submit myself to coaching and mentoring because there are people who are ahead of me. There are still new grounds, new territories to conquer. And I need people who have gone ahead of me to help me to conquer those territories, right? So that's the reason why everybody needs a coach. Why do Serena Williams still need a coach? Why do Cristiano Ronaldo still submit themselves under a coach? They are professional footballers, but yeah, they still have coach, right? They still have coach. Sorry, I'm having a catarrh, so I'm feeling catarrh tonight, right? But then it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So my goal is to provide you with actionable insights, practical tips, and real-world examples that will empower you to thrive as a social media manager in the current connected economy, right? So, oh, thank you, Victor. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Right? All of a sudden, I just developed after this afternoon. I don't know why, but the devil is a bastard. The devil is actually a bastard. The class is going to hold, and I'm going to teach it very well. All right, so let's go. So the first thing here is let's dive into it. I hope you guys are ready tonight. If you are ready, I want you to go to the chat room and say, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I like that. In short, I like the mindset of people here. Somebody said, Lenby said, yes, the class is a success already. Well done, sir. Thank you. All right. I like you guys' mindset. That's good. That's the mindset. Are we ready? Yes, we are ready. Okay, good. That's the mindset. That's the winning spirit. Right. It's already a success. And nothing the devil can do about it. So we are ready. Yes, I am ready. So everything is all about sacrificing yourself, you know, and we are ready to pay the price. All right. So let's even before we dive into who is the social media manager, let's even dive into what is the reason why companies and organizations need a social media manager. Let's even go there first. You know, before now, we've been preaching about this social media space, right? We've been preaching about the social media space, the social media space. But people do not take the social media space. We do not take it, we do not take it very serious until year 2020. I think year 2020 it begins to dawn to companies and organizations that we need to start taking the social media space very, very serious. Because during 2020, companies and organizations now come to these realizations that because the businesses that thrive during the year of the COVID are businesses that strategically position themselves on the online space. And the organizations and the business that really make a whole lot of money are the businesses that strategically position themselves on the online space. That is where the light comes in. So a lot of business, a lot of organizations are now utilizing the social media space, right? They are now strategically positioning themselves on the social media space. And because of this high demand, because of this need to be on the social media space, create a new job and a new skill for the social media managers. Because you don't expect me as a business owner who owns a company, right? You don't expect me that I will be posting on my social media space when I'm supposed to be thinking about the growth of the business. Now I'll now be the one to be thinking about what kind of content will I be posting on the social media space. I hope this is getting clearer to you guys. So now, as a social media manager, right? A social media manager, you are like the brand's online storyteller. Helping build a positive image and connect with people on the social media. So they make sure that they have a good brand presence, and this brand presence is engaging and trustworthy, creating a strong and relatable identity in the digital world. Don't worry, I'm going to explain all the big grammar to you guys. Now, when these companies and organizations now realize that, okay, we need to be on the social media space. Now you, all the consumers that wants to buy products from this business owner or these organizations, they don't know them. They have not come in contact with them before. So how do you trust someone? How do you entrust your resources? How do you entrust your cash on someone you just meet on the online space? How do you do that? Right? So as social media manager, our job is to help businesses and organizations to create a good reputation on the online space. That's our job. That is all job. That is all we need. That is what is required of us to do as a social media manager, helping businesses and organizations to strategically position themselves on the online space in a way whereby their audience can be able to trust them to the point where they can part their money with these organizations or with these business owners, right? So as a social media manager, right, your job, your main job, right, is to help a brand tell a story, right? Help them to tell a story and helping them to build a positive image. Because every brand, in order, before I can entrust my money with you, there's something I must see, right? There's something I must see that makes me to be able to connect with you in order for me to be able to part my money with you. So they make sure that they help the business to create a good online reputation in a way whereby their audience will be able to part their money with them. I hope this is getting clearer. So I will need the main job of a social media manager is to tell a brand story and help the business have a good online reputation. Thank you. This guy, get down. All right. I think the first objective has been achieved. Good. All right. The first goal has been achieved. The first goal is the aim of a social media manager. Good. I think we are making progress here. So are you guys getting me? So I want you guys to go to the chat box, to the chat room and let me know if you are getting me. So just go to the chat room and say, you are connecting. Yes, I can get you. Yes, I can get you. So let's do that now. Okay, good. 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 All right, yes, getting it. I am following. All right, good. All right. So the first job has been, our first primary assignment has been achieved. So now let's move to the next thing now. So if we say that our job as a social media manager is to help businesses and organizations to create a good online reputation, then the next thing is, what is our duty? What is our role in order for these business and organizations to be able to be perceived as a go-to business when it comes to whatever they are doing, right? So what is our duties? What is expected of us to do, right? So the first thing here is content management, content creation, right? You can call it content management or you can call it a content creation. So that's the first thing. That's where our first primary assignment is. So our first primary assignment is we have to create the content. But the kind of content we are going to be creating are content that aligns with the brand values. Don't worry, if my English is getting too much, I'm going to break it down as the class progress. So first thing is content creation, right? Content that aligns with the brand values, right? That's what the brand intends to achieve on the online space. What is it that the brand intends to achieve? Or what it is that the business intends to achieve? Or what is it that the organization intends to achieve? Right? So we are going to, our first duty is to create content that aligns with their values. Then another thing is to perform research. So as the social media manager, we need to perform a whole lot of research. Research when it comes to competitor analysis. What I mean by competitor analysis is that business you are managing, that organization you are helping to create a good, positive reputation, right? You need to know what people have done ahead of them before now, right? Businesses that are similar, what are they doing, right? And how can you outperform them on the social media space? What new thing, what new spice can you bring that can knock out that business, right? Or that can make you position yourself as a go-to business on the online space. So we will need to do a lot of research. That's where we talk about performing research. So we need to do a lot of research, right? From competitor analysis to keyword research and a whole lot of research, right? So we need to do a whole lot of research. Don't worry, all this will be settled in the course of these classes. And another thing there is we will need collaboration. All right, so another thing is we need to collaborate with other teams in a company. So let's say, for example, you are working in an organization that has a graphic designer, a video editor, right? You will need to learn how to collaborate with all these people in order for that organization to be able to achieve their aim on the online space. Most organizations these days, they hire a marketing team, right? You have the social media marketer, you have the social media manager, you have the content writer, you have the graphic designer, you have the video editor, you have the motion person, right? They all come in a team. So as a social media manager, one thing you need to learn is how you can collaborate with other people, or other people in that team, right, in that company. So collaboration is part of the skill that we are going to be adding as a social media manager. Then another thing that we need to learn is to design and implement social media strategy. The first thing as a social media manager, if a company hires you now, the first thing they will require of you is what is your content strategy, right? And as a social media manager, you need to bring out the strategy, because the social media space itself is a war. I used to tell my students that the social media space is a war. It's a war. A whole lot of people are on the social media space. You have a lot of competitors. You have a lot of people that are doing the same business that you are doing, right? So you need to come with your arsenals. You need to come out with your weapons. You need to come out with your A game, right? And that's where strategy comes in. So you need to learn how to implement strategy. What are the strategies that we can use to combat our competitors, right? So that's where we need to design and implement social media strategy. So that's one thing we need to learn. Then another thing is we need to set specific objectives. Objectives are goals. What do we intend to achieve? Do you intend to achieve awareness? Do you intend to achieve engagement? Do you intend to achieve more followers, right? Objectives. And report on these objectives. How do we intend to achieve this, right? How do we intend to achieve this? So the report here is return on investment. So return on investment is simply what effort are we putting in? What are we getting out of it? Right? I hope you guys are enjoying the class. Am I too fast? Am I too fast? Are you enjoying it? Yes, I'm following. Victor, nice one. No, sir. What happened? Osana, no, sir. Why? No. The pace is okay. Okay, we are enjoying it. Okay, we are enjoying it. All right, we are enjoying it. Yes, I'm enjoying it. We are enjoying the class. Okay, no, sir. We are enjoying it. You are not too fast, sir. Okay, good. Good, good. All right. So we need to, then another thing is communication, effective communication. Effective communication is what I used to call the sales itself. If you communicate with your audience effectively, they will pay you. They will entrust their money into your hands. Let me say that again. Conversations, sales starts from conversation. Let me give you a clearer perspective to that before we move on. Just think of when you want to buy anything in the market, right? You have to start negotiation first. How much is this thing for Yoruba people? Hello, lele. You don't understand Yoruba, right? So let me know, because we have a lot of people from different background there. So every conversation starts from every sales starts from conversation. How much is it? What's the price? How do I get it? How do you deliver it to me? Right? And so as a social media manager, we need to learn how to engage with our prospects which are online, or with our audience which are online. And the best way is to communicate with them effectively. So as a social media manager, learning how to communicate is part of our role. It's part of our duty, right? It's part of our role and it's part of our duty. So these are one of the things that comes with this course when it comes to social media management, right? So you'll be taught how to communicate effectively, how you can communicate with your followers, how you can create an engaging content that will make your followers be able to buy your product, how you can create irresistible offers. What I mean by irresistible offers is that offer that someone will see and say, I need to buy this product. This is the product that I need. So the how comes communicating with the followers and engaging them. Then another thing is we need to suggest and implement new features. Now, one thing we need to understand is that, like about 6 years ago or 7 years ago, there's nothing like TikTok. There was no any social media manager. Sorry, there was no any social media platform. There's no any social media platform like TikTok. But now we have TikTok. Now we have TikTok. We have Threads. So as some of these platforms are emerging, right, we need to learn how we can suggest it to our organizations and how we can implement those new features in a way whereby it can suit the business or the organizations that we are working for. Then another thing is we need to stay up to trends and current technologies, right? We need to stay up to date, right? Staying up to date for a social media manager is a must. Remember, it's a social media, right? Do you remember? It's a social media. So when you say something is social media, right? It's a social medium, right? It's a platform where you interact with people, but you have to be social, right? And you need to learn how to up to trends. Yoruba will say, wherever the world is going to, that's where you should drive your attention to. What that simply means is that if the world is going towards this direction, in order for you to be able to influence your audience, you have to move towards the direction that the world is actually moving towards. So that's why we need to stay up to trends as a social media manager. I hope you guys are learning something. Please, if you are learning, please let me know in the chat room. And please, I want you guys to I want you guys to one thing I want you guys to do for me is that okay. So if you have a question, please, your question will be answered at the end of this webinar, right? And if you stay with me to the end of this class, right, I have an offer for you, a very juicy offer, right? I have something sweet for you. But all you just need to do is to stay with me at the end of the class, right? So I have something special for you guys. I'm learning, I'm feeling you. So, okay, good. Thank you for the encouragement. Juicy offer. Yes, I have a juicy offer. I have a juicy offer for you guys. All right, good. So I really enjoyed your spirit. I think the people here, you guys have a winning spirit and you have a winning mentality. Right? I think we are on the same page because I have a winning mentality also. All right, so let's move on. So this where I'm too fast than my slide now. So this is where the first thing here, this is where branding comes in. As a social media manager, in order for you to be able to create a positive image, you need to learn how to brand your product and your services. Remember, in Nigeria here, that's what we call branding. That's what we call packaging, sorry. Branding is what we call so branding is what we call packaging, right? Yeah, in Nigeria, yeah. So what is branding? And as a social media manager, one thing we need to learn, right? One thing we need to learn is branding. That is why you see that most business and organizations that understand what marketing is all about, they will brand themselves, right? They will brand themselves in a way whereby their audience will be able to entrust their product in their hands. So what is branding? Branding is the way a company, product, or service is recognized and remembered by people. It's like the personality and identity of that thing, right? Branding is the way a company, product, or service is recognized and remembered by people. And it's like the personality and the identity of that thing. So you see companies like Nike, you see companies like McDonald's, right? These are companies that they understand that in order for them to be able to sell to the people, they need to brand themselves in a particular way so that their audience will be able to buy from them. So that's why it's very important and very necessary that we as a social media manager, if we want to help any business or we want to help any organization to create any positive image, we need to understand what branding is all about. So, and when we are talking about branding, they are categorized in 3 forms, right? So we have personal branding, we have organization branding, and we have product branding. I'm going to explain the whole 3 to you guys. All right, so let's start with personal branding, right? So personal branding is basically the way you market yourself to others. So I'm using this guy as a case study so that it can be clearer to you guys. So you guys will give it like a few minutes, please. So partner branding is basically the way you market yourself to others. So it's about how you present your skills, experiences, and personality to make a memorable impression. So let's look at this guy, for example, Sabinus. He understands that in order for him to be able to make any positive impact, or in order for him to be able to influence people on the social media space, he has to be able to craft himself in a particular way. He has to be able to create a particular impression, right? If you see any other person wearing this blue shirt and these trousers and this black trousers and a short tie, you just know that this person is actually need to create a particular impression, influence anybody. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please go to the chat room and say you can hear me. All right, good. All right. So if you have any question, calm down. Wait till the end of the session and ask your question. I know some of you, your blood is hot. Your blood is very hot, but just wait till the end of the webinar. Your questions will be answered, right? There's a session for question and answer. Just calm down. And your question can even be answered in the course of this webinar. So that's why you need to calm down. Let that your blood that is hot, let it calm. Or you go and pour water, cold water and come back. All right, okay. So in order for you to be able to create any positive impact, you need to be able to brand yourself in a particular way. So think of it like crafting a unique image or reputation for yourself. So just take this guy for example. Take Mr. Macaroni for example, right? Take Brother Shaggy for example. I know some of you now it's getting clearer to you because they have a certain way, they have a certain impression they are trying to create on the online space. That's why you will see that some people will say that some people are living fake life on the social media space. Why some people say don't believe anything that you see on the social media space. Yes, it is true. You don't have to believe, but that's packaging, right? That's branding, right? In order for people to be able to trust you, in order for people to be able to part their money with you, it has to come with a level of understanding of how the social media space work. I'm not saying you should deceive people, right? But brand yourself, have a value, have a story that you can use to connect with people. We are going to talk about that in the course of this course anyway. Brand story, brand value, brand identity, and all that. We'll talk about that in the course of the class. But then personal branding is one thing. Then another thing is organization branding. Organizational branding is how a company or organization presents itself to the world. It's the image and the reputation they build through their logo, their messaging, their customer service, and overall experience. Take, for instance, UBA. The way UBA strategically position themselves is different from the way FCMB will strategically position themselves on the online space. It's different from the way Zenith Bank will position themselves. They all have their brand identity. They all have their brand logo. They all have their brand values. They are all telling different stories, right? The story that the kind of audience GT, Guarantee Trust Bank, will connect with is different from the audience that UBA is trying to connect with, right? You need to understand how these organizations brand themselves in order to create a reliable reputation, a positive reputation, whereby people will be able to say, oh, I think it is UBA I want to be banking with now. I think it is Kuda I want to be banking with now. I think it is Pampi I want to be using right now. You understand? Right. So that's how that works. So then the other thing there is product branding. Right? We have different toothpaste. We have Close Up, we have My, we have Oral-B. These are all different products, but they have different values. They have different stories, right? They have different brand identity. So it's very, very important for us as social media manager to understand that in order for you to be able to influence anybody to the point where they can actually give and trust their money into your hands, you need to be able to brand yourself, whether as a personal brand or as an organization or as a product. I hope you guys are getting this. I hope this thing is getting clearer to you guys, right? I want a two-way communication here, so I want you guys to. All right, so I want you guys to go, yes, sir, right on. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So please, I want you guys to go to the chat room. I want to know if you guys are really getting me. It's very, very important because my job here, my objective here will not be recognized if you guys are not following me. So it's a two-way communication, right? As I am asking you guys, okay, you are doing a great job, sir. It's getting very clear. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, good. You are right. On point, so okay, good. All right, good. Good, good, good. 100% good. Right on, sir. Good. Okay. Then, one thing we need to learn that every brand has a voice and every brand has a message. Let me use a clearer explanation for this. It's just like every preacher has a message. Every preacher has a message, right? Just like every preacher has a message, every brand has a message also. Every brand has what they want to achieve with their audience, how they intend to influence their audience, how they intend to do it, what message are they passing across, right? In order for people to be able to trust them. Let me give you a clearer perspective. You know, I just said something now. I said every preacher has a message. David Oyedepo will tell you that he is in the ministry of faith. Another pastor, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, will tell you that he is in the healing ministry. Another pastor will tell you that I am in the prophetic ministry. That's the same thing that happens with every brand and every product. We all have a message, right? So brand message is what the company wants you to know about who they are, what they stand for. So it answers the questions of their audience. So MTN's brand message is all about connecting people and enriching lives, right? That is their strong message. So we are in the business of connecting people. And you will see that that message is reflected in their social media pages. Same thing happens to McDonald's, same thing happens to Nike. They all have a message, right? They all have a message they are trying to pass across. So the same thing happens now. If you say that every brand has a message, the same thing happens. Every brand has a voice. So how a brand sounds matter. Whether it's serious, whether it's funny, whether it's friendly, whether it's professional. I remember one of my students was asking me, was it last week, that the brand she's working for is a strict brand. It's a very strict brand. That how will they engage with their audience? Right? So every brand has a voice, whether it's serious, whether it's funny, whether it's friendly, whether it's professional or casual. Just like a person have a unique way of speaking, right? Like me, I have a unique way of speaking. My voice is different, right? A brand also has its own style of talking to his people. So as a social media manager, you need to understand what brand voice is all about, what brand message is all about, and how you can craft a brand message and a brand voice. So Nike sounds inspirational and motivating. Just do it. Coca-Cola sounds friendly and happy, right? A brand might sound more serious and professional. So don't worry, in the course of learning social media manager in-depthly, you will understand this. So then social media platform familiarization. It's not about just the platform size, because most of the time we all think about the platform size. Oh, a lot of people are on TikTok, then we gravitate into TikTok. Oh, a lot of people are on Twitter, then we move towards Twitter. So it's not about the platform size, it's about finding the right fit for your brand and audience. Does it match your brand style? Is your target audience active there? Can you handle multiple top social media platforms at once? So let me explain this. Every social media platform has its own unique audience. People go to different social media platforms to do different things. Someone who goes to YouTube goes there to go and do what? To learn. Someone who goes to Facebook goes there to go and watch his family and friends. This my life. Don't feel where I see am. Now I go see wetin dey happen to am now. Right? So, and every social media platform has different kind of people that are there. Age differences. Right? The audience that you see on TikTok are different from the audience that you see on Instagram. It's different from the audience that you see on YouTube. It's different from the audience that you see on Twitter. And it's different from the audience that you see on LinkedIn. Every platform has its own unique audience. And it's very, very important that as a social media manager, you have this depth understanding that every platform has its own audience. So if you now have this understand that every platform has its audience, is my own audience, like my product, can it thrive on this social media platform? Can it thrive on Facebook? Can it thrive on LinkedIn? Can it thrive on Facebook? Some businesses do not have any business on Facebook. Where they belong to is on LinkedIn. Some business do not need to be on Instagram. Where they need to be is on TikTok. Some business do not have anything to do on Twitter. They just need to be on YouTube and spend most of their time on YouTube. Right? I was doing a consultant for someone was asking me a question which day. And the person was asking me, I was saying that I am a chef. I'm a chef and I want to find a platform where I can be able to connect with my audience. What platform is the best? Which platform is the best place to strategically position myself? So the person, YouTube is the best place. YouTube and Instagram is the go-to place, and you can add TikTok to it. Those are the three strategical platforms you should center yourself on, or you should put yourself out there to as a chef. Because when people go to on YouTube, they go and search how to cook afang soup so that they can see your content there. Right? Then you can use Instagram to tell more visuals of your products, of your services. Right? So these are platforms that are go-to for you. Then you can utilize TikTok also. Right? But your center should be on YouTube, Instagram, and a little bit of TikTok. Right? So it is very, very important for you to be able to know what platform will I thrive, or will I help my clients to thrive better as a social media manager. Right? Now remember, at every point in time, I'm always talking about, so it's all about the platform and it's all about creating good reputation. Those are the two things. It's all about the platforms. It's all about the creating good reputation. So we talked about YouTube. What audience are there? You see millennials. You see older adults. LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you will see millennials. You see the Gen X there, right? Facebook, you see all of them on Facebook. Millennial, Gen Z, all of them, you see them on Facebook. Instagram, you see the Gen Z, you see the millennials, right? TikTok, most of the people you will see on TikTok are the Gen Zs. So as a business owner, that maybe you are working with a client who is majorly into parenting, right? Create content on parenting, right? You might not really thrive on TikTok, but most of your content will go viral if maybe you strategically position yourself on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, because those are where the people you intend to reach out to. Those are where they strategically position themselves. So it's very important for you to be able to know this platform, understand them, familiarize yourself with them, and what kind of content will best work on this platform. So it's very, very important for us to have that understanding. Then I want to share 3 foundational secrets. This is a secret. Don't tell anybody. This is a secret. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. You guys want to hear it? It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. So it's actually, this secret is actually for everyone who are on this. This secret is actually for everyone who are on this webinar tonight. Right? So there are 3 foundational secrets every social media manager needs to know. Number one is consistency build trust. As a social media manager who intends to create good online reputation is to understand that consistency build trust. When you appear on a daily basis on the social media platform, right, people tend to trust you. When you are appearing on a daily basis, people try to trust your brand. That I think this brand, they are serious about whatever they are doing here. It's just like the way we trust God. I used to use this as a case study to my students. I'll tell them that God is one person that we can always trust. He's consistent with whatever he's doing on this earth. We are very sure and certain by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock a.m. tomorrow morning, we are going to experience the day. Everywhere is going to be bright. And we are very, very sure that by 7 p.m., 8 p.m. in the night, we are going to experience darkness. That is the way we need to build our brand. We need to build our brand in a way whereby people can trust us that when it is 12 o'clock, your content will be out. Right? When they come to your page, they are going to get a fresh idea. Right? That is one thing we need to build. Consistency is one way to build trust and to build a good reputation. And second thing is that real customer stories create authenticity. Real customer stories create authenticity. It is very, very important that people who have bought our product and our services, right, most of the time when I do things like this, I used to use some of the brands that I have managed. Right? I used to use it as a case study. Right? But I won't be able to do that in this webinar tonight because I don't want us to deviate from our slide, then moving to Instagram and be doing all that. But then I hope it's getting clearer to us. Allow the customers who have bought your product, allow them to tell their stories, their journey, how they come in contact with your product, and how it helps to solve their problems. Right? So it is very, very important for us to allow customers to tell their stories. So real customer stories create authenticity. So allow your customers to tell their stories. Allow your customers to share their experience. That's what builds trust. That's how one way for people to trust you, to trust your brand. Then one thing you need to understand as a social media manager is engagement matters more than your follower count. Engagement matters more than your follower count. Engagement matters. So allow your prospects, allow your audience, allow them go to the comment section. Let them talk about their experiences. Create an engaging content that will make them to interact. Right? So in the course of this course, you will learn how to create engaging content that will spur out people to interact with your content, that will create engagement. So engagement matters more than followers. The follower count does not really matter. I can get 1,000 followers or 2,000 followers tonight if I want to. All I just need to do is buy bot followers. And those bot followers are not real audience. They are bots. They are robots. Can robots buy your product? No, they cannot buy your product. But people who are engaging on your content, those are the real MVP. Those are the real guys that can buy your product and your services. So the engagement matters more than the followers. So it gives me headache when most of the time the clients are all about the numbers of the followers. We are not having enough of followers. I can terminate any contract with any client if you are giving me headache of followers. Right? So the engagement is what matters. It's not the follower count. Right? It's not the follower count. Yes, because the followers will increase. The follower can increase when you are creating meaningful content. When you are creating something engaging, people will increase. People will fall in line with whatever you are doing. The algorithm of the social media platform will favors you when you are showing up consistently and you are creating relevant content that are relatable to your audience. They will follow. They will fall in place, right? So it is very important for us to understand that the engagement really matters more, right, than the followers. Right? So good. I hope you guys are understanding all these things. I hope this secret is very clear, right? I hope this secret is very clear. Is it clear to you guys? So I want you guys to go to the chat box and say it's very clear. You guys, yes, I'm getting you guys. Crystal clear, okay? Very clear. Tony to see. Good. All right, good. Please, I need a lot of people giving me that vibe right now. Right, very clear. Okay, good. It's very clear. Okay, very over clear won't kill me. That is the kind of vibe that I'm looking for. Over clear won't kill me. What's clear? Good. Very clear. Okay. All right. I think I'm making impact, and that's one of the most important things to me right now. The fact that I am communicating with you guys and you understand whatever I'm communicating. That is all I need. That is the vibe I need tonight. All right, good. So tools needed as a social media manager. So it's very, in order for us to be able to have effective work as a social media manager, right? We need to understand that we need tools, just like a farmer need hoes, cutlass to work, right? Same thing as a social media manager. We need tools to create effective work on the social media space. So what are these tools that we need? As a social media manager, you need a scheduling tool for your content. So you need to learn how to use tools like Metricool and Buffer, right? Metricool and Buffer, right? That can help you to schedule your posts and to manage your content. Then you need analytics and reporting too. One thing about every client you are working for is that they need reports. They need reports on how it's going. And it's very, very important that you put all this, you assemble all these reports together at every month, at every end of the month. So it's very important that we assemble all these reports together and send it to the client so that they can track the progress of how you are managing their platform. Then you need content creation tools like Canva, Adobe Creative, and CapCut. Then you need a social listening and monitoring tool like Hootsuite, Brandwatch, and all that. Then you need engagement tools like Zendesk, Agorapulse, and Reply.io. Then you need advertising tools like Facebook Ad Manager, LinkedIn Campaign Manager, Google Ads, and all that. Then you need SEO, right? You need to learn SEO. SEO tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, and MOZ. Then you need URL shorteners like Bitly, Tiny URL. You need all those tools. Then you need a CRM tool like HubSpot. So these are all the tools that you need to make your work effective as a social media manager, right? Now, one thing is this. We won't be able to treat all this tonight, right? And there are opportunities available as a social media manager, right? What are the opportunities? So I'm going to mention top 10 high-paying niches for social media managers. That's for people that are looking for a job, right? Looking for a job where they can strategically position themselves, how to pitch clients as a social media manager, right? So I'm going to be analyzing and be telling you about top 10 high-paying niches for social media managers. Number one, real estate. The real estate industry are looking for social media managers, right? Number two, beauty and wellness. They are looking for social media managers. Fitness and health. This one is in. They are really looking for people. Travel and tourism, a whole lot of them. Influencers, non-profit and NGOs. I have worked with a lot of NGOs and non-profits, right? And they are seriously in need of social media managers. Event and entertainment, right? They are looking for social media managers. Agriculture and farming, e-commerce and retail business. They are looking for social media managers. Tech startups, right? Tech startups, they are looking for social media manager. So these are top 10 high-paying niches that we can focus ourselves on, and I can guarantee that you get jobs when you know how to pitch them. When you create your portfolio in the right way, you will attract clients from these niches, right? So my job as a coach is to teach you how you can pitch to all these people in this industry. Then I'm going to be teaching you how you can do that. All right. So in this social media management course, there are 3 steps to it. One is to learn the skill. Number 2 is to learn how to apply the knowledge of what you learn. And number 3 is how you can monetize with it. Learning the skill is one vital point. Another thing is application of the knowledge. Then the third one is how you can monetize with it. So learning all these 3 things compiled together will make you to strategically position yourself as a professional, as an expert, right? Putting all these three together, right? Then you need a whole lot of projects and assignments, which I'll be helping you guys to do, right? You need a lot of projects and assignments, a lot of assignments, right? A lot of assignments that is going to help you guys to understand how this works. So I know this is an eye-opener to some of you guys. Is this an eye-opener to you? Is it enlightening to you guys? You see the way Sabino's here, right? For so, right, is it an eye-opener to you guys? So I want a lot of comments here. Is it eye-opener? Right? I've helped a whole lot of people to get jobs as social media managers. I have helped Alice, right? I've helped Alice to get jobs as social media manager. A whole lot of people. I have in my community, I have more than 300 social media managers already, right? Some who are working, some who are students, right? Working as the social media managers already. So if you want to be part of my community, you can, all you just need to do is say the word, I want to be part. All right, so mentoring and coaching, just like I said before now, I said this is where mentoring and coaching become a necessity. In order for you to be able to thrive in this business of being a social media manager, you need a mentor. You need somebody who has failed a lot and who has gained a whole lot of success. And I feel that you need someone like me, right? You need someone like me. You need an expert like me, right? So this is where mentoring and coaching becomes a necessity. So candidly, even my own self, from the beginning of this class, I was telling you guys that even me myself, I still submit myself to the authority of mentoring and coaching. There are still people that I still pay monthly to be part of their community. There are still people that I still pay at every point in time to get their courses in order for me to get more knowledge. I told you guys that in the game of being an expert, everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs someone to mentor them. That path you want to go to, somebody has been there before you, right? That road you want to embark on, somebody has walked that path. Somebody has walked that path. So you need someone that can help you walk that path in order to shorten your journey to success as a social media manager, right? So that's where mentoring and coaching really comes in. So how many of us here would like to be a pro at this? If you'd like to be a pro at this, I would like you to go to the comment section and say, I would like to be a pro. I would like to be a pro at this. I want to learn everything about what this thing entails. All right? Let's go to the chat box and let me hear you. Love to be a pro. I would like to be a pro at this. Let's keep going. I'd like to see like 100 comments of I would like to be a pro. I like to be a pro. I like to be a pro at this. Right? Both on the chat room, both people on the YouTube, right? I want you guys to. All right, good. Good. All right. So here's what we are going to cover together. All right. We are going to be talking about branding extensively. What branding is all about. We are going to be talking about it extensively. Right? Having a good brand identity, brand story, brand values, and all that. Then we're going to be talking about copywriting, how you can use words to persuade people. How you can use words to persuade people. So then we're going to be talking about how you can create catchy content. Right? We're going to be talking about analytic tools, scheduling tools, SEO, video editing and graphic design, right? Using simple tools like Canva, CapCut, Adobe Creative, right? These are all the things you are. Then Facebook ads, how you can run Facebook. Then how then a lot of assignments and a lot of projects. So these are all the things that we are going to be covering all together. Then last but not the least, one thing about me is that why learn a course when you don't know how to make money with it? Why do you even embark on that journey in the first place? Why should I spend my money learning something and I don't know how I can monetize it, right? So this is where it gives me headache. Why should I learn something and I don't know how to make money with it? So you are going to be teaching you how you can make money with it, how you can pitch clients, how you can get clients, how you can strategically get jobs, even if you want to work for organization, right? You want to work remotely, how you can handle 3 clients together at the same time, what niches you can focus on, right? These are all the things we are going to be talking about, right? But this offer is not for everybody. It's for people who want to learn all this together with me. So this is what I'll be doing for you guys. So if you know that you don't want to embark on this journey, just leave here. You can just leave. You can just leave. It's not meant for everybody. So it's just for few people. So you can leave. So I'm giving you like 2 minutes to leave. I don't have time for all this headache. I cannot do this. Because it's going to be like a 4 weeks class. And in the space of that 4 weeks, we are going to be doing like 3 days in a week. Right? 3 days in a week. So it's not for everybody. So it's for people that are ready to learn. Right? So you know that you don't have that strength. I know get that power. So you can just leave. It's not for everyone, right? You can just leave. So I'm giving you 2 minutes to do that right now. 2 minutes to leave. All right. I believe that the people that I'm talking to right now are the people that are ready to embark on the journey with you. Good. All right. So this is what you will get. So you get a detailed recorded videos, 40 videos recorded already. Then 4 weeks live support system. These detailed recorded videos worth over 45,000 naira. 4 week live support systems in our community, right? It's worth over like 35,000 naira. Social media management handbook, about 10,000 naira. Social media management toolbox, worth about 10,000 naira also. Then what start class, what about 25,000 naira. Then class of other experts, priceless, and you are going to be getting a certification also. So those are what you will get. But then you don't need to pay all this money. Don't be scared. Because some of you are scared already. Am I going to be paying 45,000 naira to get 40 videos course? Yes, that's what it's worth. But you're not going to be paying for that. But for those of you, I have a special offer for people who are just in this webinar tonight. It's not for everybody, right? It's not for everybody, right? It's for just the first 20 people. First 20 people. First 20 people, right? Not for everybody. First 20 people that are paying tonight, right? That are ready to pay 5,000 naira tonight. We have access to the videos, to the 40 recorded videos, right? You have they will be joining our community, right? They'll be joining our community, right? And they will have a bonus course on how to run a Facebook ad and full video editing course as a bonus also. But this is just for first 20 people who wants to be part of this community, right? But for all you just need to pay is 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. And if you are in Ghana, all you just need to pay is 60 Ghana cedis. For first 20 people, not for everybody. It's not meant for everybody, but first 20 people, right? And after maybe 2 weeks, you will enroll on this course. You're not getting value. You're not getting value. right? You can talk to my team, any of the admin. I'll repeat it again. After 2 weeks of enrolling on this course, you are not getting value. You feel like you are not getting the maximum value, right? You can always speak to my team and request for refund. Abeg, una take una video. I no dey get any value for wetin una dey teach. Give me my money back. You send your account details and I will send your money back to you. I'm saying it again, right? In the case maybe you want to put me on record, maybe I need to on my camera at this particular time, right? So if you are not getting value, so if you are not getting value for this, so if you are not getting value, right, after 2 weeks of joining the class, all you just need to do is, just talk to my team, right? Talk to my team and ask for a refund, and we are going to refund you. So all you just need to do is pay this sum 5,000 naira to that account, this account. If you are in Ghana, pay to that to this other account. Yeah, right? Then, and after doing that, drop your receipt on the group. Drop your receipt on the WhatsApp group where you belong to. Drop your receipt and my team are going to confirm your payment and add you to the community. If you have a question, you can ask your question, right? You can ask your question. And the course comes with a certificate, right? And the course comes with a certificate, right? Right? Yeah, send the receipt to the group for confirmation. Send the receipt to the group for conversation for confirmation. Then my team will confirm your payments and they will add you to the group. Help type the account number, please. Okay, so that's it. So that's it. So if you are paying tonight, you are paying 5,000 naira to be part of the class, right? To be part of the class. Please, I repeat again, it's not meant for everyone. It's for people that are ready. Please, I don't want to give myself a headache, right? I don't want to be following up at every point in time. Why are you not in class? Why are you not in class? It's for people that are ready, right, to take this journey with me. 4 weeks. It's going to be 4 weeks, right? It's going to be 4 weeks, 3 times in a week, right? And those 3 times are starting from tomorrow, right? And this 5,000 naira offer ends tonight, right? It ends tonight because we already have people who are already paid a sum of 45,000 naira for this course already. So we already have people that are paying for 5,000 naira. So if you are paying for 5,000 naira, it's just like an added. You are just being added to the group of people that has already paid a huge sum. So it's just like an opportunity for you. So it's just like an opportunity for you. And you'll be getting a full video editing course, and you'll be getting how to run a Facebook ad using the ad manager. So for the first 20 people, you are paying 5,000 naira. So you are paying 5,000 naira. And some people have already payments made already. Drop your receipt in the group, right? Drop your receipt. If you have a question, please always ask a question, right? Questions. People are paying already, so make sure that you take advantage, right? Take advantage of the opportunity, right? If you have a question, please, you can ask your question. Right? If you have a question, you can always ask a question, right? You can ask your question, you can unmute, ask your question. Any question, any question, any question, any question, any question, question, question. Oh, already making payment. Okay, good. Question. Do you have any question? Question. So my team, they will add you to the group, right? My team will add you to the group, right? They will add you to the group. They will add you to the group. So my team will add it to you. Any question, please? What tool do you use to make reports? Okay, Tolani, if you want to make report, all you just need to do is get your analysis, then you can create the report on Canva. That's it. So you can use Canva to create the report. However, if you join the class, it will teach you how you can actually create these reports. Right. That's it. Tolani, any other question? Any other question? Question. Wow. Any question, even concerning the class, the master class, concerning the master class, concerning what we discussed tonight, any question at all? Yes, you can complete it with your phone. Yes, but as time goes on, I don't like to deceive people. You can complete the course with your phone, but as time goes on, you should be thinking of how you can get a laptop, because getting a laptop will actually help you to work effectively, right? I don't know how to deceive people. I can't deceive you. So yes, you can complete the course with your phone, but always think of getting a laptop. Make a provision how you can be saving to get a laptop. That will help you better, right? How to generate hashtag proposed with AI. Okay, so Kesia, if you want to learn that, you need to be part of the master class. We talk about that extensively, right? We talk about that extensively. All right. Who else? You can raise up your hand and you can raise up your hand and ask your question as well. Okay, Oni Emmanuel raised hand. Okay, Oni Emmanuel. Let me get my Emmanuel. You can unmute. Oh, sorry. You can unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Emmanuel.
Can you hear me? Good evening.
Emmanuel.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Is anybody hearing me?
I can't hear you, but hold on. Emmanuel, what's up? All right.
I'm okay. So can you hear me?
Hello, Emmanuel. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, everyone. I think everyone is hearing me except from you.
I can't hear you.
I think everyone is hearing me except from you. Okay, sorry. If you can all hear me, please can you just signify?
Okay, Emmanuel, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Everyone is hearing me, but I don't think you can hear me.
Okay, wait. Let me try and see. Maybe it's my volume. Okay, hold on, Emmanuel. Just hold on a little bit. Emmanuel, please hold on a little bit. Let me see if that's from my volume.
Okay.
Just hold on, please. It's not from my volume. I don't know. Why? I still can't hear you. But, well, ask your question. I'll ask the member of my team.
Okay. It's not more of a question. It's like adding to everything you said from beginning to the end. Okay. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Emmanuel by name, and I'm a social media manager for a travel hunter company. So seeing your ad on Instagram, it's more or less like adding more knowledge to what I have. And you said some secrets to be a very good, successful social media manager. So you said one of it is being consistent. Yes, is a good point. And another thing is content creation. You create a content that is speaking, or that is saying something for the audience to understand. And to add to all what you said, to be a very good social media manager, one thing most audience, especially in Nigeria, here in Nigeria, one particular thing that all these audience see and attract your business is you are a brand. They don't want to know the person behind the brand. All what they just want to see is a very clear statement of that brand in such a way that your content has to be very clear. It has to be very easy to understand, and it has to speak a lot of it has to be interpreted easily. It has to be interpreted easily. Let me put it that way. Okay, let me give you a scenario. Look at MTN, for example. MTN is a brand. Hope you can all hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm listening.
Yeah.
So,
MTN,
Emmanuel, I have to cut you short here.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, the question here is this. I asked, does anyone has a question? Because this is one of the problems that most people this is the problem with most Nigerians, right? I just asked a question. Do you have a question, or you are here to teach us? Because most of what you are doing now is more of a teaching. Is welcome on the platform. I'm not saying you should not add your own contribution, right? But this, for now, I'm not saying you should interact with. It's not like an interaction session now. This is more of like a question and answer. So, what is your question? Go directly to the question. And so, other people are other people are here. So, and they would like to. So, I would like you to just go directly. What is your question? Then you can pick it up from there, Emmanuel. So, yeah. So, continue.
All right. No problem. Now, one challenge is I do face, like, you see, the hashtag of a thing. I really discovered that this hashtag of a thing doesn't work for most of my content. So because when I go through the analytics, those analytic reports, I got to discover that most of this hashtag doesn't actually work. So is it that I'm using the wrong hashtag? Because I even did more research on the hashtag of a thing. I see tried what I learned online. Is it that the hashtag of a thing is being wrongly used, or should I say, or what could be the problem? I get views, it goes, but not to my own. It doesn't hit the goal I do set on a particular content. Probably it's just it's half.
Okay, so Emmanuel, the first question I'll ask you is, how many years is the brand you are managing? Let's start with that first.
It's a year and a half now.
A year and a half. That's still like a new brand. Okay, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that's by the way. Now, if I should ask you a question, what is even the essence of hashtags? Do you know the reason why we put hashtags in our content?
Yeah, the hashtag is being used to like generate or to promote content.
That's where you
It's like
get it wrong. So the essence of hashtags is for a content to be able to discover. It's for discoverability and visibility. That's the main reason why we put hashtags on content. So when someone search for content that are relatable to whatever you are doing, your content can actually pop up. That's the reason why we put hashtags in our content, in our captions. So that's the reason why we put hashtags. So the main reason why we put hashtags is not because we want to get views, right? It's so that when people search for that particular thing that you are doing, if you are into shoes and someone go to the search bar and the person search for shoes, let me give you an idea. Let me share my screen to you now so you understand, you have a clearer perspective of what I'm talking about. Let's do that. Let me go to Instagram now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's go to Instagram and let's do a practical to that now. Actually, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but then I will do that because of you. Because all these things are, you will learn that when you join the class. So let's say I come to this search bar now and I click on search. So, and I search for let's see. Footwear. Do you see that this page is come, right?
Yes.
So if I come to explore, that's what this page is. So like, let's say I'm searching for a particular thing now. Let's say I'm searching for shoes, or I can search for, let's say, akara. All right, akara. So let's say if I search for akara, you see that most of the things that is going to come up, right,
Yeah.
are keywords that has this particular thing here. So that's the main reason why we use hashtag. It's just for discoverability. So when people search for things that are related to your content, you can see this even comes out Akara, Pap, Momo, Lagos, right? So that your own content can be able to pop out. That's the main reason why we use hashtags. That's why we put hashtags in our content. It's just for discoverability. It's just for discoverability. That's just all. That's the main reason why. You can see. You see there.
Yes, yes.
It's just because of that content to be able to be discovered. That's all. So if you want your content to be discovered on the social media space, so you need more of those hashtags in order to help your discoverability. That's all. I hope that is clear now.
Yes, yes. I just understand.
Exactly.
I just understand now because
it's just for discoverability.
yeah.
All right. So any other person? Prince Oyebanju. Oyebanji, sorry. Prince, you can unmute.
Okay, yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Oyebanji, and I want to, yes, please. I want to appreciate this training. I've really learned a lot. So my question, while you were mentioning the three foundational secrets. You spoke about
Yeah.
the fact that storytelling, real storytelling matters is very, very important, that it helps to grow the business. It helps to, and I know I manage a social media, but most of the issue I've been having with this person is the fact that she says she's too busy, she's not really a kind of a person that would start talking to their clients that maybe a testimonial video or something like that. It always creates issues. So I'm like, is it wrong to just cook up a story or a testimonial in line with what or not from the real people? That's my first question. And then
Is it what?
secondly,
I didn't get that question.
okay, yeah. Now the woman says that she does not want, or most of our clients don't want their pictures or their faces on video.
Okay.
So is it now wrong if I, as a social media person, try and work on something similar to what the person would have said, testimonial, and just put it up there on the platform as our own testimonial video, even though it is not real, but it's in line with what the person would have said if he or she had.
Okay, so there are different ways to create testimonials.
Okay.
It doesn't have to come in the form of video, right? You can do text. You
Yeah.
can say, this is what our customer, Sarah, has to say about our products.
Exactly.
You can use a picture of Sarah, put it there, and what she says about the product. That's all. That's a UGC. That's a user-generated content. That's still part of it. So you don't have to use video. Yes, video will be more relatable because they will need to tell their stories.
Live.
Why video is more, yes, it is more live. It looks real, right? But most of the time, customer reviews can be part of customer testimonials, right?
Yeah.
What people say about your product. So you can just create like 5 slides about what people are saying about your product. Don't worry, join the master class and you'll have more tips about this.
Yeah, of course. I'm the first person to make payment, so I'm on the platform already.
Okay.
All right. So the other question,
All right,
sorry,
no problem. Yeah, all right, good. So
I also manage for other people, and one of the major issues is when you are about to negotiate about the amount, the price. Like, okay, how much you want to collect monthly? And by the time you mention one amount, the person will be like, it's not just to post, it's not just to. So I don't know, is there a metric or is there an idea or suggestion you can give here? How do we charge people for social media management?
I like
Thank
this
you.
question. This is a very perfect question. God bless you, Prince. So thank God you already paid, but then when it comes to payments, always make sure that you give the client options, right? Always make sure you give the client options. So options like, I will do so and so for you. Like I used to tell my students, create a 3 category. We have the bronze, we have the silver, and we have the gold. And they have different packages. So what you will see in the bronze is different from what you will see in the silver. So what you see in the silver is different from the gold. So it is now your choice of your client to now choose which one do I want to choose. Is it the gold I want to choose? Or so make sure that you have a pricing strategy so that they will not be pricing you anyhow. Are you getting my point? So that's how to handle that. Have a pricing strategy.
All right, thank you very much. I really
strategy.
appreciate that.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
What I
Yes.
explain now?
Yes. I do.
Thank you, Prince.
All right.
Any other person? Any other person, please? Ah. Yes, you can make payments. Go to the group. Drop your payments on the group. Yes, you can get the recording after the session. Any other person? All right, so I'll say we've come to the end of this class tonight. And some of you that have made payments, join us in the master class group. All right, good night. I love you guys all. Right, boy. Okay, somebody say, ow, 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 ow. Okay, can we still make payments? The payments, go to the group. You will see the payments, or you can copy the, look at the account number here. So you can, right? You can, it is already sent in the WhatsApp platform. So, but then you can still see the account number here where you can make your payment. All right. All right, good. Victor, this Victor, I need to see you. All right, good. All right, good night, everyone.